So today was day 207 of demonstrations in the city of Elizabeth City in Pasquotank County. We had a doggy with us joining us out, a multi-species demonstration over the police assassination of Andrew Brown Jr. that took place on April 21st, 2021. I'm doing 2 recaps and 1 live show today, so I would recommend watching yesterday's recap if you want more details on the shooting itself, because there were new details that were released. But I just got home from this demonstration. This happened about an hour ago, and we walked around through downtown Elizabeth City with the little doggy, and we had a good demonstration. On the weekends, we like to go through downtown earlier in the day because most people are off and they're exploring the boutiques and the shops and the restaurants. So we like to get the message across in the weekend earlier in the day. In the weekdays, we normally do 5 o'clock in the evening when people are getting off of work. But either way, today was a good demonstration. The crowd is not as big as it was yesterday, but that's to be expected. Usually when there is a new news item drops, usually it brings a lot more people to support the demonstrations. But, you know, that doesn't last forever. People have lives, etc. But it was a pretty good demonstration that we did today. It was good that we did yesterday. I do think that with these new details that are emerging, that there's a lot more requirement and need to be supporting these demonstrations. Because, again, just real quick, if the shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. was justified, why did the deputies involved tamper with their guns? Why, if the shooting was justified, bro, it was so justified it'll make your head spin. If that's the case, why did Deputy Meads feel the need to lie about how many bullets he fired? I'm just very curious, because the shooting was hella justified. It was the most justified thing I've ever seen in the world. And so, and again, if I ever shot and killed someone and it was justified, the first thing I would not do is cover up my involvement in the shooting. That's what I wouldn't do. But if you're Sheriff Deputy Daniel Meads, you're going to tamper with evidence all over the place. It leads to me to believe that the shooting was not as justified as they want you to think. Again, also in the new bombshell report is that the sheriff deputies involved knew ahead of time that Andrew Brown Jr. was unarmed. They already knew that. So, you're telling me they knew he was unarmed, and when they killed him, they tampered with evidence afterward and tried to lie about and cover up how many shots they fired? Doesn't seem like it's too justified. But anyway, we've been out here for 207 days continuously. Not a single missed day in these daily demonstrations. And we're not going to stop until justice is achieved for the Brown family. It is very clear what happened here. They assassinated him. They knew he was unarmed, and they killed him anyway. There was not... Again, District Attorney Andrew Womble said, we couldn't let him get away. You're telling me you couldn't let him get away, you knew he was unarmed, and then you're tampering with evidence? Hey, to me, it doesn't seem like it's justified. It seems like it's a crock of fucking shit. So, that's what happened here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Again, these deputies are in trouble. They're in trouble because this new report, these new details basically sink their entire case. Because again, if the shooting was justified, why would you cover it up? Why would you hide how many rounds you fired? Why would you lie about the reason you fired your weapon if the shooting was justified? I'm wondering. Here we have our little doggy friend. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out soon when these deputies go to prison. So I'm looking forward to that.